Hello everyone, I'm Solardis. Welcome back to another Ironman episode. Today we're going to start out with 68 fishing, which is a significant achievement because that unlocks the fishing guild unboosted, and it also means that we can get into or get to the deep sea fishing hub, which grants us access to the traveling merchant shop, which is pretty good because we only have a couple hours left on today's inventory, and there is a couple items that I do want to grab. So let me go find a world with a merchant already there, and we can grab those items. So we found a traveling merchant world, and when we go in here, we can buy Gobi burial charms for 250k, and these will give us Gobi reputation. And once you max your Gobi reputation, you can you get a free reroll, I think, per reset cycle at raids. I don't remember the interval, but it'll be nice to get that as quickly as possible, so that whenever we are actually ready to start doing raids, Beastmaster specifically, we can have access to those rerolls as early as possible. Next thing that we really need to do is make a trip over to Edgeville. Since we've surpassed the 1,000 total level, we need to come over here and talk to Mr. X and buy our first extra life. There we go. And when we check our death screen, guess we need some items to check this properly. There we go. We have 2 lives remaining. So I went ahead and jumped into the abyss, killed some stuff just so I could quickly finish off 60 magic. That way now we can go get our Gothic staff finally and get a nice magic upgrade. And with that, we have cast Divine Surge, or the whatever it's called, Divine Storm 100 times, so we can now use the Gothic staff, and that's really good because that's one of the most powerful special attacks in the game. It's even used late game by maxed players in some circumstances, as well as the next tier weapon for us, tier 60. So that's a pretty significant upgrade for us. Just finished up Herby Werby for the week, and since it's the second week, I can actually grab the herb bag. So then in a couple weeks we can upgrade that, and it'll just end up holding more herbs. But that's a really nice have. I think it upgrades to 100 per herb. So quite a significant upgrade. So today, Jagex released another Yak track, which I thoroughly enjoy. I really enjoy the Yak track updates. However, this one is pretty controversial in that getting through it grants a whole bunch of XP buffs for people, all the way up to a total of 25% if you complete it at the tier 50. That being said, since I am an Ironman account, I don't get the XP boost benefits, so I get the advantage of completing the Yak track and all the cosmetics that go along with it that I'm really excited for, augments, that kind of stuff. I think these overrides look pretty cool. Without gaining the access to the super controversial part of the yak track this time around. So while we go through our usual progression and whatnot, we will be trying to complete this. We have 40 days to complete it. It's a little more than one task per day. Some days I might try to really grind out a whole bunch of stuff and a whole bunch of tasks so that I have extra time to complete some of the longer ones. With that being said, I just want to let you know that I will be working towards it, and since we got the Premier Club re-release, was it last week, we'll be able to get full access to at least all of the cosmetic rewards, as well as some of the other rewards that come along with it. I don't think I'll probably be recording and updating every single task, but if there's one specific that I like and enjoy, I'll make sure to update and then probably show the final completion of it once we get there. Engineering floors, got some XP, and we can go in here and we can actually get the gem bag, which will make crafting a bit easier. At least will tide us over until we get the upgrade, which will be greatly needed, but that's quite a bit of experience away. But yeah, that's really nice to have. And if we look, do we have... So no, we need to get that 75 dungeoneering. I was checking to see if we had access to this resource dungeon right here, but we don't, but that's all right. And this is another Reaper task completed. I've been slacking on Reaper mainly because I didn't want to continue doing mole kills without the Gothic staff. I just really wanted that upgrade before we continue doing that, but we're back on the Reaper train again, and let's go grab another one. Probably will be mole again, but there's a chance of getting a King Black Dragon. And no, we get mole again, so we can go back and do that. It's only 3 kills this time, but we can go back and do that really quick. And that's bringing home the bacon completed for a little bit of summoning XP. Attempting to get 37 summoning for the third fairy tale quest. There's 20 summoning. We got 20 summoning so that we can go do the Heart of Stone quest and put the XP lamps onto summoning. It requires level 20. So that's Carnelian Rising completed, which is requirement for Heart of Stone. And we'll grab these lamps, which we will use on summoning once we hit the level 30. I believe you need level 30. Yeah, level 30. So once we hit level 30 summoning, we can use these 2 lamps on it. And there's Heart of the Stone. Oh, there we go. So if your inventory is full and you can't get the reward, you just come talk to her at the Wizard's Tower. Of course, we're gonna slap those into summoning. We get a level, but not quite what we need. Oh, I do know we have a summoning challenge here. Gets us up to 24. That's pretty good. Because I believe at 25. So at level 25, we can put the more easy Mauritania diary experience reward into summoning. So we need a little bit more experience, and we need to do Creature of Frankenstein and Innate of the Myarchy. And there's Ghost Ahoy wrapped up. Did this quest for the Ectophile and free passage into Port Phasmatis. Kind of useful. Or the teleport is useful for quests in Mauritania, as well as getting in and out of here for free is pretty nice. Don't have to worry about doing the Ectofunctus for Ecto tokens. Pickpocketing Dr. Frankenstein to complete the quest. Don't need to complete the quest for the achievement diary. However, I don't like leaving quests uncompleted, so that one's done. And that's In Search of the Myarchy. I hate that word. In Search of the Dudes. That quest is done. Need that in order to do In Aid of the Boys. And that's In Aid of the Myarchy completed, which means that we can now complete the Mauritania Diary. Just finished up our Werewolf Skullball game, which is our final task. We can come over here and grab the reward. You have to get a little bit of summoning XP before using it, but that'll be super quick. So there's 25 summoning. Then throw this lamp onto it, which gets us 28. Pretty close to 29. Just need to get to 30 before we can use these lamps. And there's 30 summoning. Which means we can use these lamps on it to jump up to 31, just short of 32. And then head to Edgeville. And have Mr. X skull us. Yep. And which completes the Wilderness pass set, which gives us 10,000 experience there. And another 10,000 experience in summoning. This gets us 39, which means we're a Jack of Trades rotation away from being able to complete all of the fairy quests. And here we go. This is Lost City done. I haven't completed this yet, but I need it for the fairy quests. Wow. Tanglefoot is actually kind of menacing in RuneScape 3. Huh. Well, pretty easy fight. That's Fairy Tale Part 1 completed, which gives us access to the magic secateurs and 39 attack. We can put the magic secateurs on our tool belt, and it'll give us all the benefits of having the magic secateurs without ever having to worry about actually carrying them around. So that's pretty nice. It's a really nice addition. There we go. Fairy Tale Part 2 completed. I think I'm going to put this lamp onto summoning. I know most people put all their lamps onto Herblore, but 2 to potentially 3 times a day of Jack of Trades into Herblore is pretty good alone, and summoning can get pretty annoying to train, especially at the low levels. Since you don't really use any other charms until I think you start using green charms at level 33, but you don't start using like crimsons until like I think 50 something, 56 I want to say, but yeah. So I'm gonna be putting some lamps into summoning. I think that's a fairly reasonable second choice. There we go. Fairy Tale Part 3 completed, which means we no longer need the Diamond Staff to use the fairy rings, bunch of XP, magic watering can, and we now have 125 quest points. So let's go grab our next dice from May. We also add the magic watering can to our tool belt since it's an infinite watering can. So here is the next reward. Now a tier 2, which will mean, I believe, a medium clue item and 500k, which is nice because we were getting pretty low on coins. With that, this is going to be a good wrapping up point. I did a bunch of mining and smithing, got all the way up to 60 smithing, just between finishing Fairy Tale Part 3 and kind of just chilling, just being AFK, doing some other stuff. Next episode, hopefully we do some more combat stuff. I think we might even think about starting archaeology, but probably do a lot more combat. Start trying to think about making the push for invention, but with that we're gonna need some combat stats. So if you enjoyed the video and you're new here, hit the subscribe button, the notification bell to be updated when I post a new video. If you like the video, hit the like button, and I'll catch you all next time. See ya.